Hello everyone, welcome to Heart for the 17th of January. Actually, I'm going to upload this on the 16th of January for the simple reason that this week is actually the Global Family Week of Prayer for our HIM family, and I want to encourage you to join us on Hope International Ministries on the Facebook every night from Monday this week until Friday at 7:30 p.m. Join us for prayer. I want to encourage you because I think it's good that we can pray together as a family. The family that prays together will stay together. The family that prays together will grow stronger together. And it's a good time for you to connect and pray for God's vision to be fulfilled all around the world. And I want to share just briefly on how I usually interact in those prayer meetings. First of all, when I joined on the Facebook for the 7:30 prayer, I will have a Bible that's open. And in fact, last night, that's Monday night, Pastor Guang Li, Pastor Swimin, Pastor Lai Ling, and another sister from Brisbane, when they were leading prayer and they were sharing the Bible verses, although the Bible verses are on the video screen, I will also turn to my own Bible because I want to read it. I want to interact, so that don't let the praying online become a very passive exercise. Have an open Bible, preferably a paper Bible. Refer to the Bible verses that the different ones are talking about, and read it together, think about it. I also have my notebook where I would jot down certain things as we are praying, things that God is speaking to me. So it's a very active and interactive prayer time, but you got to make it that way yourself. Okay, so I'm just sharing how I activate myself to participate in Facebook prayer online. And so there are other things that I do when I'm engaged online. For example, while the different ones are leading prayer, I would either first of all pray in tongues, pray in the spirit. As I join them, I'm listening with my mind what they're saying, but at the same time I'm praying with my spiritual language. So that's one way you can engage actively with the intercession, with the prayer session. Second thing that I would do is I would also post comments onto the Facebook as well. I will write down maybe the things that I'm praying with words. I'll type out just short sentences of what I'm praying for in line with the prayer leader, what they are praying. Okay, these are things you can do. Of course, I also see many people on the Facebook during the prayer time. They'll click a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of the bubbles or the things that's going on. That's fine. Whatever way it is, I want to encourage you to join us to interact and pray together as HIM family. I want to just invite you for that. And so for that reason, I'm going to post this week's Heart to Heart sharing on the day of recording, which is actually Tuesday. So it's going to be one day earlier than usual. Join us for that. Now, on to just a quick different thing, and that is on the Word of God. Okay, the Word of God. Take time to think with God. I want to encourage you to think about this. Take time to think with God. You can do that during the intercession on Facebook, as I mentioned. You can do it every day in your quiet time, but take time to think with God. Take the time to think through your life, your situations, what you're going through. Take time to think through your emotions, what you're feeling, whether it's good or bad. Take time to think through your studies. Think through about the challenges in your studies or at work. Take time to think through your role as a leader. Take time to think through your own spiritual life. Take time to think through your family situations, whatever. Okay, the key thing is take time to think through your situations, and don't just think from a human point of view. Take time to think through your situations considering the Word of God. Okay, think through with the Word of what does the Bible say about this situation. I'm worried about this, but what does the Bible say? So take time to think through your situation. take time to think through with the scriptures, and take time to think about what is the right thing to do, what would glorify God, what would be the heart of God. How do you make decisions? It should be in line with the heart of God and the values and principles of the Bible. Okay, and while you're doing that, learn to trust God for His supernatural intervention and insights. And once God revealed to you revelations from the Word of God, directions or instructions, and so on, be quick to obey. Follow through, acting in obedience and by faith. It's always by faith. And I want to encourage those of us who are together with us in the vision for HIM, transforming lives everywhere. I want to encourage us to preach Jesus always, whether through our life or through our words, through our actions. Let us preach Jesus, because Jesus, let's talk about Jesus. Let's boast about Jesus. Let's testify about Jesus, because He's the one who will save people from their sins. And I'm so glad today to share with you, and I have the confidence in Emmanuel. God is with me. God is with us, Emmanuel. And Jesus will build His church when His church understands that He is the Emmanuel. And so God is with us wherever we are in the HIM family, and with every church that exalts Jesus and desire to follow Him. So what I've done is just give a quick exhortation and encouragement. It's actually from my own quiet time, and it is taken from Matthew chapter 1 verse 18 to 25. Okay, so what I do is I read through the passage, I think through it, I pray through it, and then I write it down in a very personal way. So what I've shared is actually from my own personal quiet time. And I encourage you, in closing, take time to think with God. And if you're in time, join us for Facebook prayer this week, every night from now until Friday. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful year ahead. Bye-bye.